Welcome to Flats at Stones Crossing. It's the latest multifamily acquisition opportunity sponsored by Great Capital. I'm excited to be here. Flats at Stones Crossing is located in Greenwood, Indiana, which is a suburb of Indianapolis. It's an affluent suburb on the south side. It's known for having one of the best school districts in the state, Center Grove School District. But not only that, it has strong population growth, really great jobs, but also just a booming economy with all kinds of new development. And we're really right in the heart of it. If we just look over, just to my right, there is new restaurants going in. We already have a Brew Burger that's gone in. There's dentist's office, all kinds of new retail, a whole new sports complex that's going to be going in right behind us. Target, Walmart, Home Depot are just up the road. So we're right in this path of progress. And what's exciting is that we didn't have to overpay to get in this high growth location. Others might have to go down to the Sun Belt or even to the northern suburbs of Indianapolis, where it's really, you're gonna have to pay a low cap rate, a high price per unit. But by going to Greenwood, Indiana, we're getting a great price per door that delivers strong cash flow and really a strong risk-adjusted return, where we're acquiring a stabilized property that's nice, it's high-end, it's always going to be in demand for residents, but we're not taking the risk of leasing up or executing a large value-add property or project in the midst of tariffs, ongoing labor struggles. We can buy this property, get cash flow out of the gate, and then do targeted improvements to drive revenue over time. Let's continue to take a look, and let me share with you what we're gonna do at Flats at Stones Crossing. There's nothing that we have to do as Flats at Stones Crossing. We could just buy it, cash flow it, manage it a little bit better, but we're always looking for ways to improve the resident experience, because a better resident experience translates to a higher retention rate that allows us to push new market rents even higher than the organic rate of growth. One way we've been able to effectively do that is to add targeted amenities that improve the overall experience. Some of them are quality of life amenities, such as package lockers, additional parking spaces, but others are really experiential amenities. And one example of that is this grass area right here next to these two buildings at Flats at Stones Crossing. It's near this beautiful large retention. I mean, you can call it a pond. It's almost a small lake, but a picnic area with grills, fire pits, hammocks, and seating really activate this space, turning basically an area that we're gonna have to pay to mow, and that'll be maybe not an eyesore, but it'll be forgotten. It's a missed opportunity by activating not only this space, but other targeted locations around this walking trail will give residents a sense of place, community, and maybe a reason why they want to renew their lease once again, increasing our occupancy and boosting our overall revenue and cash flow at the property. So another example of an amenity that adds revenue to the business plan, but again, it's a huge quality of life feature that we've done on several of our other properties, is add fenced-in private yards. And we're at the corner of one of the buildings, and it's a prime example of where we can do that. You see they have a door right off their patio. By adding a fence to close this area off, it creates a private yard that if they have a dog, if they have young kids, they can let that dog out while they're working inside, giving themselves a little space. And it's so unique that it's hard to find somewhere where you can rent at this price point, but also have a little bit of your extra space. It truly adds on to the square footage of your own home, making it an incredible value for residents. And again, that adds to retention, it adds to our marketing ability, and overall, again, it's more revenue for investors, and it's a more desirable asset for when we go to sell it in 5 to 7 years. Greenwood's a growing submarket with over 20% population growth since 2010. There's also a decent amount of new supply that came onto the market over the last several years as developers took notice of that growth. Since 2020, about 1,000 new apartment units were delivered just in this submarket, where previously maybe 100 to 200 units may have been delivered a year or even every other year. Fortunately, those units have been fully absorbed. Concessions are being burned off, and even through that time, rent growth in the submarket has remained positive, and today, rents are growing on average organically by 4%, while at Flats at Stones Crossing, rents are growing by 5%. And that's in an environment where we're still getting over this large hump of supply. Now, as supply recedes, the absorption rates in this submarket are 200 to 250 units per quarter, well exceeding the amount of new supply that had been delivered. As supply essentially grinds to a halt, the demand remains constant. In the Gray Capital portfolio of properties we're actively managing today, we're growing rents organically by 6% on average, with some sites growing rents as high as 10%, therefore giving us confidence with our ability to grow rents at Flats at Stones Crossing by just 5% in the first year of operations. We are inside the model unit of Flats at Stones Crossing. Just wanted to show you a few of the interior highlights, what the unit finishes are, and this is going to be uniform across the property. This property was built very recently, 2024. The last unit was delivered, allowing for consistent floor plans across the property. Really nice quartz countertops, chrome finish. I think it's elegant. All GE appliances, including the included washer and dryer, which is absolute must, especially in new construction, A-class assets. And not every property, including one of the comps down the streets that's actually charging more rent than Flats, they don't have washers and dryers. They just have the hookups, making residents either bring their own or rent them. And that's a hassle. Here, you've got your washer and dryer and the actual units themselves. Bathroom, really nice. Vanity, bathtub, tile, not just an insert. Gives it that luxury finish that, again, folks who are spending about $1,600 a month on average living at Flats, they're going to be looking for. And again, this type of apartment on the north side of Indianapolis easily could be going closer to $2,000 per month. Just showing the affordability on the south side. You're getting the great school districts, jobs, retail, the rest of it. Walk a little bit further. We've got a nice, spacious bedroom, breakfast nook, and then we're back in the kitchen and the living room, which includes a patio. You go outside, you can see some of the brand new retail that is going in as we speak. New restaurant just opened up across the street, new dentist office, retail, health center. The new grocery store is also going in just down the road on 135. So it's just right in the center of it all, but still has that suburban feel that somebody who wants to live in Greenwood is looking for. Hey, thank you for taking this tour with us for Flats at Stones Crossing. Hope that you can see why we believe this is such a compelling investment opportunity. If you'd like to learn more, hop on to graycapitalllc.com, where you can download the investment deck, schedule a meeting with the investment team to see if this is a good fit for you. All right, looking forward to scheduling that call with you. Talk to you soon.